What's up? What's up? We are back, and we got two special guests joining us for the Black Album episode of the Blackout series. And because we're talking about music, we felt it was best to bring in DJs because they
Who
know
else knows about music
as much as DJs. So we brought in two DJs, and we got a male and a female, representing. It was my idea for the woman because as a feminist, I think it's important to show equal rights.
I think you're lying.
You know what?
He is.
Sure. I'm not. Cool. But, we got two DJs. We got, introduce yourselves. I don't want to mess anything up. Just introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm DJ Legatron Prime. I've been a DJ since 2013. My hashtag is spinning Black Girl Magic because that's what I do.
Hey.
A little bit. Yeah. And I'm at the Dragon's Den every Saturday in New Orleans, 435 Esplanade, 10 o'clock, 21 and up. Don't come and try to get in because I'm not vouching. I'm doing it.
And if you can hear the ice flowing, it's because the drinks.
We're all drinking.
The drinks are flowing. Shout
We're
out
all
to Chris.
drinking.
The
Black
drinks
History
are
Month.
flowing.
Okay, now your turn. Introduce yourself.
It's me. I'm DJ Chris Major. I'm from New Orleans. I've been DJing since about 2010, 2011, somewhere around that circle. I really don't have no real weekly spot that I'm at. I'm just wherever they book me at. But
Hey man, get your money.
I don't have a hashtag either. So I'm DJ Chris Major, man. So whatever you see
He the famous one.
I'm not famous.
He the famous
I
one.
wish.
He say that.
So we brought y'all two DJs in because we want a real music perspective for,
Well-rounded DJs will listen to,
a lot of different music and not
Yes.
just bing, bing, bam, bam, bing, bing, even though I love my BR ratchetness. But if y'all are unfamiliar with the show, we like to start the show off with a scenario. So I made sure I got a scenario for you guys to start us off with. In this case, you can join in on this one too, right?
Oh, Lord.
The scenario is, you're stuck in a room. I got this off Twitter. Shout out to Pigeons and Planes, the website. You're stuck in a room and the walls are closing in. You only have 3 minutes until you're crushed. What song do you want to hear?
Damn.
So you're basically asking what song I want to hear
Before
before
I
I die.
die. Basically.
While the walls are closing in on me.
R.
What?
Kelly.
What?
I wish. That's a song I want.
That's what you want to hear before you go out.
I like that song a lot.
I wish R. Kelly? All right. Cat. I know mine.
Skip me.
You know what's that song? And it's bad because they play it at funerals all the time.
What?
But this is my favorite song at funerals because it makes sure you get all the emotions out. Anybody? I don't know the words.
What?
I'm
I'm going up yonder.
I'm going up beyond.
That song always make people cry. That's usually when people go around the
I know, and I ain't lying. I want to write somewhere in my will that song has to be played when I die. And
I don't know if I want to hear that as walls are closing in on me. Like, I'm going up yonder.
But I want to be with my Lord. So I'm going to sing it, speak it into existence.
Oh my gosh.
What you got, DJ Legatron?
Shit, I don't know.
Something while the walls are closing in.
While the walls.
You have 3 minutes.
I'm about to die. And I have 3 minutes.
This is so unfeminist. I don't know. I'm not sure how good that's going to favor you with Jesus. But I think, and this is so unfeminist, like,
What?
so forgive me,
So
ladies.
you're normal?
But, Chris, because you about to die and everything about to crack anyway, shouldn't a female love to hit my neck, my back?
No.
Because one of them gonna crack first when you get smooth. My neck. My back. No, it's not. Oh, okay.
No, that's not gonna put no woman at ease.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be
listening
at
to a
ease
song that's
listening.
talking about my
Right.
neck and my back, and I'm about to get crushed. Like,
Queens, no, but the
no,
ones I
real
would
queens
not,
don't want to hear that shit.
the ones I would not mention, they might enjoy it.
They might. But not,
they
no.
very well might.
So what song y'all?
I would listen to like a Kurt Franklin song just
Ooh,
so I can
stomp.
just get
Stomp.
just get some
Yeah.
praise and worship in before I go.
I'll do stomp.
And that'll be it.
What about Never Would Have Made It? Because clearly you're not going to make it.
I'll take you to the king.
Yes.
That's a good one.
That's it.
That's a good one.
Take
We all
me to
got
the king.
gospel songs. This nigga over here.
I wish.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. Nigga, you should at least pick the ignition. Shit, go out with a bang.
Go out with
The
some hits.
Remix.
The remix.
All right, so we're here, and we've talked to Facebook, talked to each other, and me and Cash have came up with a list of questions, different kind of hip-hop questions that affect the black community, or just big questions that people want to know. So, Cash, hold on,
question that needs answers.
Pass the juice to you. So I got this little trash can with some paper in it. For those watching, for those listening, that's what I got. So we gonna pull out a number, right? And I'm gonna collect. I was definitely gonna go first, but you're right. It's Black History Month, and that's feminist.
Yes.
It's our black queens
That
are gonna go first.
so quick. Like, look at the switch up.
I like you, Chris. So we're gonna let our ladies. We're gonna let our ladies go first. Our black queens. And y'all gonna pick a number out of my trash can bowl.
I'm calling it a trash can, bro.
Mini trash can.
And then that's gonna go
to the question. But before we do this, I do have a question. Huh?
Got any sponsors?
Grandma and Hennessy for now, because what we drinking.
No, we
and
ain't
shout
getting
out,
paid for
by
that. We're
Grandma
not getting
yet.
paid.
Hell no,
Getting
but
paid
Send
for
us the
that.
check.
but of course, shout out.
Yeah, send us the check.
But of course, always shout out to Rouge Factory Media, you know,
Studios.
for getting us out the basement.
Salute.
Yes.
We was recording in that basement, but we salute our black-owned businesses. So for Rouge Factory Media, we appreciate you, especially Trey, because he got us out the basement.
Yes.
Chris' sound wasn't clear.
Yes.
Had janitors walking in
in.
telling us about the STDs going around on campus.
I know you are.
But we made it. Right. We made it. So, anyways,
You said you had a question for them.
I do have a question for y'all before we get started. And this is kind of a serious question. And I want to ask DJs this because I want to know this question. Do you guys feel like artists feel like they don't need DJs anymore? Has the artist and the DJ lost connect? Because if we think about the past, right?
That's how you
It
book your
used to
record.
be. It used to be how you got your records. It used to be how your records got spent.
I'm gonna let her go first.
But now, I feel like there's a
when
little
artists want
disconnect.
their music out, they just kind of put it out. They don't necessarily like hit up a bunch of DJs and be like,
I
"Hey, can
actually
you
feel the
play?"
opposite.
Yeah, but
I'm
they
gonna let her go.
they do though. Like they do.
Okay.
But I feel like the connection between artists and DJs is dwindling. But I feel like it's more or less that we don't know how to work together, so we work separately.
Mm-hmm.
That type of thing. Yeah, but it's still a connection because, you know, he get music, I get music. We all get music. Like, we all have people coming up to us and artists and stuff. Hey, like,
Can I play this?
Yeah, even that scenario, too. And what artists need to realize is that you can come up to me and hand me your flash drive. Hey, play this and slip me some money, but I'm probably still not going to play it.
I'm gonna play it.
Like,
This is fire.
like unless it's cool, but then it's like if you don't already have it in your Serato, you gotta plug in. Gotta find the
it.
song. If the song ain't in the folder you said it was in, then I gotta find out where you at. Like,
Cash that clearly touched the nerve. DJ
But I
Pop.
would have never known
oh my
this.
god,
Right.
No,
So what you just bring a flash drive with one song on it. Just make
I feel like
I
you-
flash drives with thousands. of
yeah,
songs.
like just the whole discography.
whole
Like people
everything.
have everything they life on flash
songs be
drives.
unmixed.
Right, unmixed songs,
Oh,
acapella songs, like.
Okay, well no, that's
Yeah.
a hassle.
But I think artists, like, they should, if you know that a DJ is spinning somewhere and you want to get them their music, how about you build up a rapport with them
Right.
before you
First.
come in the club?
And
Because
just
I don't
hand them
know you.
something.
Yeah,
Right.
and just hand me something. I don't know you. You know, like, let's build up, like, a
Friendship.
a
or
relationship. Yeah,
Relationship.
just a relationship. Because at the end
Not
of the
even a
day,
relationship, but situationship.
yeah, like this might could work for me and for you in the long run. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you build up to that, don't just go jump in that water and give me a flash drive.
Right.
What you got?
Before I answer,
Yes.
I've been drinking. Repeat the question again.
That question was: do you feel like the connection between the DJ and the artist have kind of lost the connection?
Yes, I do, but at the same time, I don't. Because they have a lot of artists who feel like they need a DJ to play their music, but they do have artists who just drop their shit and expect it to go.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, in my opinion, you need a DJ. You need a DJ to break your record. It's not, you can't just, like, you're not Lil Uzi.
Post your SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I feel like, but see, with that, I feel like everybody's trying to be that, like you said, the Uzi or that person who
the
hits
person that came up
on
off of
SoundCloud or
Live.
YouTube and stuff like that.
No, you had to reach the right ear for that, and that what you need a DJ for. Like for me for example, I DJ a lot of different events for a lot of different people. So I might play a song, and that one person will be like, "Man, what the fuck that is? Who is that? And I'll give them the person info. And next thing you know, you in a meeting deal with Republic Records or some shit like that. So an artist needs a DJ at the end of the day, the same way a DJ needs an artist.
Okay.
Point blank, period.
Interesting. I'm gonna make sure I bring the next time we get an artist on here to kind of ask them that question too and kind of see what their perspective.
Another thing is, a lot of artists have a feeling of entitlement.
Yes.
They feel like, oh, cause
I'm such and such.
I feel like I got a smash.
I feel like this hot.
Oh, I feel like my shit
need to feel like this.
You need to play it.
I kind of feel like even with us getting guests on the show sometimes is that even if you have one song that's kind of popping in your city, they kind of feel like, oh, like I'm kind of too good.
Yeah,
like,
no.
They
still trying to pop.
You get your chicken at the blue store just like me.
Right. Like we all in man shoes.
If you
we all in man shoes.
Right. So I just want to get that out the way. Okay, let's get ladies first. Let's get these questions popping. Cash. Guess first.
No,
Ladies
I
slash
want to hold
guess.
the question because I feel like I always get the best stuff.
Okay, what you got?
I'm giving it a 1.
What number?
Oh yeah, I would have been took that tag it off. What number you got? And I'm not talking about the one in the Bible. 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I feel like
4.
I still probably got a bigger question. Well, no, all these questions good.
Make sure you edit
Because
this
I
out.
can't.
Okay, so this question comes from me. And this question is, who is the next rapper that we feel is going to be championed by us, meaning the black people? Who do we feel is next to be championed?
Like the way people champion Cardi B.
Basically, yeah. Cardi B is kind of who we got right now. Right. Cardi B is who we got. Before her, we kind of had, it was kind of Chance.
Right.
Before her, I'm going to go kind of Kendrick.
And Kendrick, he crossed over to the other side.
Right. But I feel like we picked that one person and everybody pushes full steam ahead towards that person. Who's that person?
We all answering or just one person answering?
One. Oh, no, we can all answer.
Okay.
Who's next? Like, next up. That's what I think.
Who we want to champion?
Everybody who I was champion kind of made it.
Kind of made it already, so we're looking for the next person. I have one.
Black. I'm a huge black fan.
Oh, with the 6 in the front.
I'm 6 black. 6 black.
6 black.
Whatever you want to call it.
Black, whatever.
I'm a huge black fan.
What's crazy is I don't like black.
You don't like black?
Because, well, I'm going to say why I don't like black is because I feel like black, to me, black came out at a time where Ty Dolla had dropped, Bryson had dropped, Party had dropped, and then I got black. And I love these other artists.
These other three.
Black is dope, bro.
Now I probably need to go back and listen to them.
You do.
Dope, bro.
But it just was at a time. It was at a time where I was just like,
I'm overloaded by the same sound.
Yeah, that.
So I don't want to listen to this.
That introvert rap singing sound. I understand.
Yeah, my person is not a new artist, but I feel like he has this potential. It might be Kevin Gates. It might be Gates. For the fact I say that
he's mainstream
because when I have a personal beef with Gates.
What?
I don't like what he said about Baton Rouge and the flood, so I'm still on a fuck you Gates type of thing. But glad he's out.
You want him to pop?
For Black History Month, I don't want none of my niggas in jail.
You don't want to.
Right, don't. And he got a beautiful wife. But anyway, that's not the point. She is. I think it can be Gates because that getting out of jail factor is kind of big.
That's the thing.
And it looks like, and he might lie about this. It might be fake. It might be an act. But I feel like he's about to, I saw a report that said Gates want to like make a program for the youth or something like that. So if he's out of jail, he like kind of changes,
he's reformed.
Kind of reformed a little bit. People might, get a little behind that. And Baton Rouge is hot, even though he don't claim us. He hot. So I mean, I think Gates might could be that.
Gates from the Ninth Ward.
He went to Tara.
Yeah.
It's not about where you was born. It's where you graduated
high school. But so I think Gates has the potential. Cash, you got somebody?
I would say, because I feel like this just happened to me, like you said, you didn't like black. And then you was like, you might have to go back and listen to his music. I went back and listened to Sci-Hi the Prince.
Oh my God.
I love Sci-Hi.
And that's who I'm rooting for now.
Sci is dope.
I feel like, but see, we all agree on that. But if you step out this room and ask somebody on the street, they be like,
they would, who?
I want to take back. Jaden Prince. No, not Jaden Prince.
Oh, Jaden Smith.
I really liked his album. Sorry.
A lot of people like him. So Jaden, Sci-Hi, I feel like we could we could push for the culture. I think Sci-Hi's good for everybody.
True.
Yeah.
I do like
Yeah.
Sci-Hi.
Sci-Hi can spit.
He can.
Sci had one of the best albums to me last
He
year.
did.
He is, and I'm gonna be there. Definitely gonna be there.
Road trip cash.
Yes.
Sci-Hi and Crit.
Yes.
Oh, that's the.
And
oh
that's,
my God.
And
I know.
that, while he said
Oh
that
my
is who
God.
I'm championing for.
Big
Crit.
Crit.
Big Crit is my
Crit is
all-time
nice.
favorite. I've been to
He
like
is.
5 or 6 Crit concerts. Every time he
Wow.
came to Louisiana, I was there. Like I was literally contemplating when I was like 2 weeks away from my due date, I'm going to the Crit concert. Like I was like,
Decisions.
you know, I'm not feeling that pregnant, so maybe I can like go
I can
on
make
a
it.
balcony
I
of
can
the House of
make it.
Blues and just chill
Crit is
out.
dope,
But
bro.
Crit is dope. He's from
Yeah.
from the South.
Y'all gonna hate me.
Yes.
You
You
No,
don't
you're
like
not,
Crit?
because we
Bruh.
gonna fight. We gonna fight.
Wait, no,
about
no,
it.
no, let me
That's
understand
the
this.
love.
Wait.
That's the love.
Balance.
Why don't you like
Okay,
Crit?
I'm gonna say this. I respect Crit's talent. I liked his last album that he put out.
That was
The
dope.
reason Crit is not for me, and this is how I am. This is just how I am, and I know some other people are like this. Some people felt this way about Kendrick initially. If you don't like a rapper's voice, it's kind of hard to really
that's
appreciate
how I
him.
was with Kendrick. I
That's
did
how a lot of
not
people were
like
with Kendrick.
verse.
If you
I
like-
said verse, voice.
If you don't like I can't. That's the only thing that holds me
love
back with
Crit's
Crit.
voice.
If
That's how
I
it was.
I do.
I love
Because
how
it's like it's
country
country
it
it is. Like it's nothing but
I
collard
did not
greens,
like
cornbread,
Tennessee
like
voice at all.
the
like,
Sunday dinner.
for example, some people don't like Boosie because
That's
of Boosie's
true.
Because his
voice,
voice.
but I
Some
love Boosie.
people like Kodak.
That's true. So that's my reason for Crit. Not talent, nothing talent wise, because he
Okay,
is
well, see, that's
phenomenal.
Right.
that. I ain't
I'm
gonna
about
fight
to
you.
say
Okay.
you're like I don't
Okay,
see
you
it.
say
Crit
it.
is dope.
You
But
say
Crit,
it.
The
yeah.
first Crit song I ever heard, I was like, whoever this nigga is, I need to get on him.
I heard some of his freestyles, like when he
First
was
song I
on the
ever
label
heard
speed,
was
and I was
Children
like,
of the
Yeah,
World.
12 for 12.
yeah, I was just
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
I see the talent, I can't really.
You gotta go back to like
Yeah.
Return to Forever.
Yes.
Like, yeah, like listen to the vent. Like, oh, he's so good. That's who.
He can spit, bro.
He
He's
can.
nice.
I like Crit. Okay, so let's get to the next question. You know, Miss
Black
Legatron
Queen.
Brown.
Black Girl Magic.
What number you
That
got?
was a good. We gave good answers because all them people good.
I had to trash this answer, and I'm cool
I
with
got
that.
16.
16. Now let's see. Oh, these were the childish questions.
Oh Lord. On a
8,
lighter
9,
note,
10,
why you number
This
these?
man, yeah.
15, 16.
He
You
sent
wrote
me-
numbers
he
and
sent
then
He
me
sent
that.
it
numbers.
to
He sent
me,
that.
and
I
it
was
wasn't
squinching my
numbers.
eyes.
All right, so I was doing this on my notes. This one says, "Did Ja Rule ever figure out what would he be without his baby?"
Yes.
No.
He did.
Did
He did. He didn't because he wouldn't be in 2018. When did he diss 50
50,
Cent?
don't diss
He
me.
wouldn't. He
Days
wouldn't be
ago.
in 2018, like in the middle of the road with jogger slacks on, jogger slacks on, his Stacey Adams, and like a coat, no shirt on, like in the middle of the road, like somewhere in New Jersey with hella like shrubbery around.
What?
No, I was saying make sure you talk to the mic.
Oh, okay.
But I agree. Especially because of last year when he had that festival and that.
And then they got in
Jesus.
big trouble by
finessed
white
them.
people.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Shout out to scamming the whites.
Not to
And-
Finesse them.
Not to
Finesse
get
the-
off
finesse the
subject.
plug.
Finesse them.
Not to get off subject, but we still on subject about Ja Rule. Would you feel? You seen a video when he was talking about Drake? They would say Drake is Ja Rule.
Mhm.
How you feel about that statement?
Well, okay,
Would
so
you
let me
agree
go with
or
this.
not
That's a
agree?
great question to
Because
add
I
to this
agree.
discussion.
I personally agree.
Okay, so let me go this. Let me be totally honest with you guys.
Thanks, Drake.
Ja Rule is my favorite rapper.
Okay.
Before
I respect that.
Lil Wayne, Dwayne Michael Carter,
Ja
into
Rule
my
was the
life.
boy.
Like, shout
Ja
out to Lil
Rule-
Wayne, D6, and D6
You know.
But Ja Rule was my favorite rapper. Like,
Ja Rule
I
was
like,
the boy.
and I think that maybe why I like Drake so much because Drake kind of took what he does and amplified it.
Exactly.
I think Drake is a little better rapper than Ja Rule, but Ja Rule
Ja Rule was
Ja
that
Rule
sick.
Ja
had
Rule
his
was that
era.
guy.
He was
He
that
had
rapper.
his era.
He was, and he. We can talk about people before Ja Rule, like doing that, like Nate Dogg, all that shit.
Mhm.
But when you get to Ja Rule birthed like a whole generation.
Yes.
People in their 20s that are making music that's rapping and singing.
Yeah, and
Those people weren't listening to Nate Dogg and whoever
Right.
else that people bring
They
up.
was listening to Ja
Like they was
Rule.
listening to Ja
Just read
Rule.
down the
So Ja Rule definitely he is very influential to the people in their 20s making music.
And what's crazy, and I think to me that just adds credit, really to 50 Cent because 50 Cent came and took all that away. Like as much as I love Ja Rule, 50 Cent ended. He
ended Ja
He
Rule.
ended it. Like I became like
Ended.
you know sometimes like I remember this when I was younger, and this is kind of the same effect Ja Rule, 50 Cent had on Ja Rule. when I was younger and I was a basketball player, our basketball team, we had a fight with Slaughterhouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and for a long time, I was like, I'm not listening to that song. Bitch, you ain't messing with that house, bitch, Slaughterhouse. I'm not messing with it. We had a fight with them. But I just couldn't help it after a while. I was like, damn, this song is too nice.
It's too good.
Like, it plays everywhere.
Yes.
Ja Rule got knocked. 50 Cent knocked Ja Rule with that house, and he was never able to get that. I still listen to Ja Rule, but he's not like, I'm not about to brag, but like, yeah, y'all heard that rule?
You ain't walking up to nobody asking if they heard Ja Rule. Like,
you not
nigga will see that posted on XXL or High New Hip Hop and just scroll down. Oh, Ja Rule. They just heard Ja Rule, and
he had his run already. He had his run.
Okay, so and I'm gonna go off on the tangent because to me, Ja Rule, and this is another question on the list. Ja Rule kind of fits into me one of those most underrated rappers of all time. He kind of fits that. Well, I'm gonna not just say rappers, artists. Who do you guys feel is one of the most underrated artists in the culture that we have today?
Right
that
now,
people
currency?
I wouldn't say right now, but just like
it may be
that.
in the past,
They maybe
like
their careers kind of
Ja Rule,
over too, but just like that we don't put enough respect on their name.
Nelly ran shit for a while.
Nelly can really rap.
Yes.
Nelly can really rap, but he's just in that corny, jokey lane.
Yeah,
he did
like
that
you make like funny songs.
When he made the Sweat in the Suit, that's when it kind of went.
That was the last. That was it.
But what's crazy, I do respect Nelly because he wasn't even supposed to be the one to make it from the St. Lunatics. It was supposed to be Murphy Lee. But Nelly kind of took country grammar and ran it. I never forget in my auntie house, my brother had that country grammar CD. And I just like, who is this nigga? With his vest on? With
the thing with Nelly is,
on his cheek.
the reason why he really took off is because the females gravitated towards him. He had sex appeal. Pause. That's why.
That's another question I'm going to follow up with this. But I would go, you say Nelly, and I would kind of go with somebody in that same generation, low key. And I would go Ludacris.
I was going
to go Ludacris.
Luda really could spit.
Luda really
once
is
again, he
an
was that
Oh
jokey.
my lord!
Yeah.
He was very playful with the way he rhymed. It was
and
like,
especially his visuals too. He
it was like cartoon almost the way he rapped, but it was catchy. I love Ludacris. Like I had the biggest crush on Ludacris as a child. And I still to this day love all of his music.
You childish. I have a great move, bitch joke, but I can't say that right now because it's Black History Month and our queens are here. But I will say with this, I think with Luda, I think he kind of got a victim of kind of having to go against Wayne in a sense.
What happened was he cut his hair.
I liked when he cut his hair. He had released therapy when he cut his
Runaway
hair.
Love was one of my favorite Ludacris records. Period. But when he cut his hair, that was his image.
When I realized
it was the braids and the fro.
The braids and the fro was his image.
When I realized how impactful Ludacris was is when LSU had like a concert.
I wasn't at LSU when they had that concert
a while ago. I was there, and it was just
I remember how big it was because I remember I was like, oh man, I couldn't go to this Ludacris
like
concert.
Ludacris hadn't dropped the album in a couple years, but like he got so many hits.
Yes.
LSU, and I forgot how much money exactly, but it was a good bit of money for LSU to get him.
And that's what keeps Luda relevant right now.
Because
he
can go anywhere and still give you an hour and
a half,
2 hours of performances.
Me and Luda, DJ Infamous, shout out Infamous, that's my dog. Shout out Infamous. Me and him cool. I follow him on the gram. But Luda is booked constantly.
I'm knowing.
I would go to a Ludacris
and I watch
concert
the
today.
videos. It's all hit records.
It is.
All of them.
Bitch.
Get out the way.
Yeah, all that. Luda has hits, and that's what keeps you in the game. Even if you fall off, if you
stop making music,
you can still
get booked.
Right.
Because everybody knows you don't just have 3 hits and then it's like, what else?
Yeah.
You ain't put out nothing new.
You're not a 1, 2, 3 hit wonder, and it's just okay. I'm good.
You
for,
have a catalog.
For 2, 3 years, and I fall back. No,
you have a
Ludacris
catalog.
has multiple hits.
Yes.
When you cross over to Dwight and them, you're good.
He was making them Fast and Furious shakes. He good.
That's still making them Fast and Furious.
That's what I'm saying. He's good.
Unlike Tyrese.
I just watched Fast and Furious the other day.
But he had a feature on Tank's most recent album, and I was like, look, he still got it.
Man,
like he
Luda
still has it.
Luda is good for a feature. Okay, let me go ahead and pull him and go deep.
It's on you.
Let's see. Hold this for me, Cass. What I got? Let's see. I got number 4. Let's go to my list.
I feel like that's a good question. It might be one.
It's one of your cash. It's one of your questions. All right. If Aaliyah, Biggie, or Tupac were alive, who would you like to see them collab with not named Drake?
I wouldn't put Aaliyah nowhere near Drake.
They'll make some dope ass music.
I would.
I think they would make some.
I think
they would, but
emotional.
it's no. Like, Drake is way more emotional than.
It's
Aaliyah.
Like if Drake and Sid made a song, cause Sid gives me Aaliyah in her voice, like she sounds a lot like Aaliyah. If Drake and Sid put out a song, that song would be hot.
Aaliyah with anybody.
Anybody.
I would say Aaliyah and her.
Oh my God!
That's what I would really like to hear.
That would be great.
I love her.
Because it's like the same, like
like vibe, right?
Melodic. Like,
I like that one. I like that one. I would go. I would. They did a remix together, but I would enjoy a Ross and Biggie track.
Fuck you! I was just about to say.
I would enjoy a Ross and Biggie track.
I like to hear Biggie and A$AP Ferg.
I
want to.
That's interesting. I think that would be nice too, though.
Big and Ferg?
Big and Ferg might be nice too.
Because like when say like International Players Anthem, when Andre came in, it was like he was spitting, but it wasn't like hype. Then it came in and Pimp C,
right,
like hit that bitch hard.
Because to me, Ross remind me of Big. People don't kill me for saying that. But Ross remind me of Big. He got the same swag, flow, fat
nigga swag.
I'm rich, but I got all the hoes.
Yeah, I'm rich.
Big rapping with Drake on the hook, that would be platinum. That would be a platinum record. Big rapping,
it would.
Big rapping with Drake on the hook with a little 6-bar Drake bar.
Yeah,
Drake just rapping a little bit. That would be A1.
But Drake gotta come out his bag though. Like he can't be right.
Well, I'll say this though. I feel like
rapping with Wayne.
Depending on I feel like Drake plays to the level of his competition. When he needs to perform, he does. But if it's somebody
he don't have to, he like, this bitch still gonna pop.
Whatever. When he feel like he won't get his bag, for example, what the name of the song is? No Shopping with him and French. French and Drake not the same
level.
Drake ate that bitch up.
He had a point to prove then, though. It was a Joe Budden bar. He had a point to prove. So
wait.
Who you got? Who do we have for Pop?
Tupac and YG. That's who I want.
I do like a. I would like that.
But just for the California, just for the West
and
Coast.
I would do Tupac with a Cali artist.
Yes.
Too.
YG is essential to that sound. Like he don't.
That's
make
why I said both of them like on a song together.
Me personally, Pac has a lot of R&B type records when somebody's singing on the hook and he rapping. Pac and Ty Dolla $ign.
And see, YG and Ty Dolla $ign always work together. That's why it works.
Man, put two. Okay, that's the one. That's the one. Pac with Ty Dolla is the one. Right. Okay, so with this, we have Aaliyah. We said Biggie and Pop. So another question that kind of culminated. That's shout out to Ronald Bell for sending this question in. Which artist do we feel benefited most from their death?
Biggie.
Biggie.